What's going on, everyone? Back again with another video. I know I've kind of been gone for a while, and that's mainly because I started school recently, and yeah, I just kind of forgot that I even had a YouTube channel, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. But anyways, we're back with another video, and in this video, I just kind of want to talk, and discuss some stuff about the OSC and the internet. Yeah. So as you can tell by the thumbnail of this video and the title of this video, I kind of have a message to tell you in this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right to it, and yeah. So I recently came across a video called "Influencers Ain't Shit." So, yeah, and even though like the title, it's like it might be a bit rude or whatever you might think, it's like the video, I kind of agree with it a lot. And this also kind of applies to like the object show community too, is because you got to understand that people put way too much trust in these YouTubers, thinking that they can do no wrong. Now, there definitely are a lot of good YouTubers who are probably good people off camera, but like I said, at the end of the day, you don't know these YouTubers. I don't know these YouTubers in real life. I mean, like, unless like one of them is like your friend, like from school or something, but like, you know what I mean? You don't know these guys. You don't know these people in real life, right? So you don't really know what they do, what their like actual interests are, or what type of people they actually are, is because we only see a few hours of these people's life, if that, every day or every week or every month, right? Like so, and I think that's kind of like the problem with a lot of people have is that like these parasocial relationships and people thinking that these YouTubers are perfect people, and then when they get exposed for not being good people, then people just go insane. And you know what I mean? It's fine to be upset when a YouTuber that you like gets exposed. Obviously anyone would. But you know what I mean? You can't assume that these people are perfect. That's kind of the thing. Main reason why I say this is because they're not perfect. All right? I'm not, you're not, none of none of the other YouTubers are. But there's another thing that I kind of want to discuss too. Is that what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so it's a lot like people on the internet nowadays are like very sensitive, I would say. Like, I don't know if you know this, you probably do, but a YouTuber named FoyTunes actually made a video discussing the Sadie and Book Note drama that happened recently. Um and I think he summed up the situation pretty well. Is because as a lot of people that have probably talked about it before have said, this controversy was like mostly unwanted and probably should have been solved privately or haven't like shouldn't have even been started at all. Is because you have to understand there was a whole video and two documents made about this situation, and from my knowledge it was just kind of like some personal friend kind of drama or whatever. I don't really think it was like needed to be brought to the public. And that's kind of the thing with most controversies too. I don't really like I don't think they should actually like be brought to the public for everyone to know about. It's because now it's a public thing, right? Now this person has like now or like if it's unwanted, then don't do it. But like if this person does need to be held accountable, then yeah. Or like if like what they did is like kind of messed up, like then yeah. But I don't know. Like, I don't really think this should have been like brought to the public or whatever. So yeah. And like there's other dramas like the Greenie guy thing and the Sakri stuff one. Like those are kind of notorious for being like kind of stupid and like that shouldn't have happened. I think we can all agree on that. Another thing that I kind of want to discuss is that once someone gets exposed for something, um, like at when it first happens, you only hear one side of the story, right? Don't just jump on the bandwagon of hating on that person. But while I am saying that, don't just automatically defend the person getting exposed or the YouTuber getting exposed. I would just recommend staying neutral. Don't be on anyone's side unless like until you get the absolute full story with all the evidence. Is because you don't want to be on anyone's side. You don't want to automatically believe the accuser. You don't automatically want to believe or side with the person being accused. You want to wait until there's more information out so you don't look like an idiot when more information comes out and like your side is wrong. That happened to a lot of people with the Odyssey 10 drama. Like there was a lot of people who like just went to attack him and just automatically believed Hypercrystal, and you know what I mean, like just automatically believed him and stuff like that when like when he and Miles accused him of being a groomer. And I don't really think that that's actually a good thing to do, is because when he ended up coming back with his response video, it was proven that he was innocent and he did not do anything wrong, which just made the people that automatically sided with Hypercrystal kind of look like idiots. In fact, one of the people that actually now, funnily enough, right, one of the people that actually like sided with Odyssey 10 and like knew all the evidence and stuff like that from like day one was actually Giant Snowball. Um, which yeah. So that's kind of cool, right? Like, but I do actually recommend staying neutral though, is because you know you only know one side of it, or you know what I mean, or like you might know both sides of it, but there's not enough information out for you to get like an actual conclusive answer. Which is also why I think that you shouldn't make a video about the controversy like right as it happens. I think I've actually done that before. But yeah, you actually want to don't do that, is because more information might come out that might actually debunk the video that you made. I've actually done that sometimes myself before, and I've seen other YouTubers do it. So definitely don't do that. But yeah, I think like a lot of YouTubers do kind of like mess up with certain stuff with that. Like I bet you guys are all probably know about the book note thing, where like she got accepted back into the community, but then ended up trying to expose another YouTuber, and that didn't really go well. So, like, I don't know. You don't want to kind of get consumed by that, like the dopamine of being in controversy, is because that's a lot of people, like, paying attention to your channel. But as you can tell, like, YouTuber Real Book BFDI or Booknote OSC, after getting into the shady controversy, lost 2,000 subscribers. So, it's like, it's not really, it's attention, but it's not good attention. Like, that's a lot of people, like, unsubscribing. So yeah, just and at the end of the day, just try to steer clear from that. Is because, as you can tell, I don't know, like because there's a lot of theories on that kind of stuff when you really think about it, and it's like I don't know, like maybe like did Booknote actually was Booknote actually like addicted to getting into controversy because it was a lot of attention? I don't know, but yeah, who knows, honestly. With that being said, though, there are a lot of smaller controversies in the object show community, like the whole springy controversy and like the top hat controversy, the Cosmos controversy. I think there was like something with Green Lucky Block, or like diamonds are cool and all that stuff. There's a lot of other object show YouTubers who got exposed, and it wasn't talked about as much. But you got to understand that this was during the time where like OSC commentary YouTubers weren't really a thing. That's actually more of a newer thing in the object show community. You didn't really see a lot of those guys a year ago. Like I think there was one. I think it was Ninye. He was one of them. Like he was one of those guys, and he started doing those videos like about a year ago, but they were kind of like like few and far between. But yeah, so it wasn't really reported on as much back then, and now it is. Now. So I will say this. At the end of the day, just try to stay careful on the internet and look out for who you trust, or like pay attention to who you trust, and you get the deal. But I actually want to hear from a lot of you guys. Like, it's because you have to understand that there's a lot of stuff that kind of goes under the radar. Is because like most of the recent controversies have been involving bigger YouTubers. Like even the more dumb ones, like the soccer stuff thing, the book note thing, the greenie thing, the hypercrystal thing. It kind of all involves a lot of bigger YouTubers, but there's definitely a lot of controversies that happen with smaller YouTubers that a lot of people don't really see like that. So I think it's definitely like good to shed light on those. But yeah, I will say this though, like it's there's a lot more like informative like news YouTubers like in the OSC, like I said, Foy Tunes, Yellow Dave, Windows Animations, all those guys, right? Like they make videos like that too. Like or they kind of like inform you when that kind of stuff happens, and I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, so like I said before, um I'll say this. How about this, right? How about this? Um you know what should happen? Like there should be like a OSC news channel. I know I already mentioned this in another video before, But like an actual news channel, like I don't know if you guys know those channels where like they cover on like celebrity news or something like that. There should be a channel that goes over OSC news. In fact, if someone makes a channel like that, I will shout them out personally, like in a video and on a community post and on stream. But you have to actually post videos and like do community posts though. You can't just like have the channel for like no reason. But yeah, so like someone should definitely make a channel like that because I think that'd be really cool. Like just to have like a news channel that like reports on that kind of stuff, like or like only reports on that kind of stuff. But yeah, that would be pretty cool, and I'll plug that channel too, like whenever like if someone makes it. But yeah, so that's kind of like enough yapping from me, bro. I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next video because I don't want to be here for too long or make this video too long. So yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.